Hey, let's check out this podcast between Shannon Sharp and Young Miami. I like Young Miami vibe, man. Seems like a real cool chick. She got this little game that she trying to come out with where you be asking questions and taking shots. I want y'all to drop some comments down below. And we go through this.
Let me see how you laughing. Let me see what it say. Let me read it. Lick a person opposite sex, toes for 10 seconds, or take a shot.
My beat is so cute. Like
No. You pull the card. You gotta lick the toes.
Everybody tell me to start an OnlyFans for my toes. Make sure y'all zoom in on my toes.
Hold on.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for this.
I get that. You can start that after this here, but they just say lick a person. They say lick.
You the one that read it.
But you pull the card.
But you said let me read it.
I just wanted because
it go by whoever reads the card.
I wanted to make sure. No, I wanted to make sure because you might have been because you like. Cause I didn't think you was gonna read what was actually on the card. So hold on just a second.
Ooh, I know you got them athlete feet. Don't put out them. I will run out of here. I promise you.
No, I ain't got no ugly feet. Look at that. Look at that.
Let me see.
Okay. Now.
Okay. I love a man with good hygiene.
Yes. I take 2 to 3 showers every day.
Ooh, you ain't got athlete feet. I'm surprised.
No. Why you surprised?
Cause man feet be bad, especially the athletes.
I get a man in pedicure every week.
They be having corns. They be crusty.
Yeah, they do. That ain't me though, babe. That ain't me.
Show your titties right now and take 2 shots.
Transfer a shot from your mouth to the mouth of a person next to you, or pay that person $3. Come on with it, Caresha. Come on with it.
It say take a shot if you got to use lube to get wet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but you gotta take a shot.
Oh no, I ain't gotta take no shot to that.
You ain't gotta take no. You? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, slippery when wet.
Thank
Okay,
you.
come on then.
Yeah, no.
Act out your favorite sex position.
Oh yes, I want you to.
All bulls y'all side, even though I just said that. Do y'all ladies feel the need of lube? Like, if you need lube, or say for instance, you need a guy to kind of turn you on. Like a lot of guys probably don't know how to turn females on to get it where it need to be at. So, do you prefer that type of witness turn on, or you prefer the lube? Is what I guess that's the question I'm asking. Y'all tell me, drop some comments below. I want to know that. So you prefer the lube, or you want to be naturally be wet?
Do this. I want you to. Like you set up that live.
I mean, how about show you my favorite fake position? I need a muse.
It say type your name in a player of your choice phone and review why your name was mentioned for 10 seconds. So that's why I was like, give me your phone and I'm gonna type my name in their search history and see what you were saying about me.
I ain't say nothing, but you want to get my phone, Joe? Look at me.
Imagine you was playing with Michelle.
Oh, there you go.
And you had to type Michelle in there.
So where I go? Where I go?
Okay, you'll go like to your messages, and then you'll just type caresha. Wait, you ain't saying nothing.
See?
That's what I'm saying. Ooh, we are good. We are cool. You like this game, don't you?
I do like this game.
I'm telling y'all better go get this game.
But
I'm telling y'all gonna have a ball. Y'all might end up just getting married. That's why you can't play with your husband. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but you ain't gotta call me a bitch. You ain't gotta call me a hoe. You could just say like,
you did all that?
Yes, like you're done, you're this. It just be so personal. And It's just like I never met you a day in my life.
Right.
I don't mind you doing your job as a blogger or whatever you are.
Say you don't like my music.
Yeah, you can
start calling me out of my name.
You can criticize me. You can say whatever because everybody have a right to opinion.
Right.
But when it get personal, like, yeah, I'm so glad you got shot at and like my car got shot up and he like
damn.
Yeah, like my car got shot up when I was 6 months pregnant and when he wrote the story, he was like, I thought you keep a baby clock with you. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I could have lost my life and my child life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you can talk about the story, but why it's so personal? I never met you. I never saw you in person. Like, why is it so personal? You know? And it's just like, even like as time went by, that was like the first time that I really like noticed who he was, because it was like very hurtful. Like, I was just like, damn, I almost lost my life. And it was something that was just like in my face. And then it was just, as time and time went by, he was just so disrespectful. And I'm just like, but goddamn, like, everybody got an opinion. I can't put a gun to everybody's head that got an opinion, but it's just like, you just take it so far. Like, it's like, yes. Excuse me? What's the problem? I would love to sit down and talk about it, though.
Would you have him on your podcast?
I would. Because I just want to know, like, what I ever done to you? You can feel the way you feel, but why is it so, like...
Why does it seem so
Why it's so personal? You can tell me right now, like, Miami, you trash. I'm going to ask you, like, what
makes you think that way?
Yeah, or what can I do to do? Like, we going to have that conversation, but it's not like... It's like, oh, my God.
Right.
You're a man, like...
You going back and forth with Joe Budden. Are y'all cool now?
I really don't... Like, he's older. You know, I don't really know him neither. And I just feel like... I don't have no problem. I can't beef with men. I'm a woman. You know, like, I'm in my 30s. I don't know how old he are. And, it's a man. I ain't got no beef with him.
You mentioned earlier that you were involved with a drive-by while you were pregnant. Were you the intended target? No, you're not sure.
I honestly don't know. But it was the craziest experience ever. And I just know that, like, God is real and God loved me, because there was, like... All I know is I was leaving the studio. I stopped to a stop sign. I heard gunshots. And I'm like, oh, my God, somebody's shooting. And I, like, smelled the gunfire. I'm like, they shooting at me. I'm, like, big, pregnant.
Wow.
Jump out the car and she started running.
Hold up. Why didn't you just take off?
Because they shot my tires out. My car, it was shot up like 22 times.
They shot your car 22 times. And they didn't hit you once.
I'll show you the pictures.
Wow.
I'm going to show you the pictures after this interview, I promise you.
Did you? So you're like, damn, they shooting. Damn, they shooting at me.
Because it was so like...
It's real, huh?
It felt like when I heard it, because I'm at a stop sign, I just heard like gunshots. I'm like, damn, they shooting. But it wasn't until I smelled the gunpowder that it was like they were shooting at me.
Right.
But like in the instance, it just sounded so far away.
Right. So you take off running. Did they follow?
My phone was there. That's why I don't think it was for me, because once I got in the car and started running, the gunshot stopped.
Right.
I don't know if they saw I was pregnant or what, but like once I got out of the car, like my first instinct was like, just get out of the car, because the car wouldn't go. Right. Got out and I ran, and it was just like.
Did they ever find out who did it? Mm-hmm. Damn. You went out with an athlete. What was?
Who? What athlete?
I'm just. Hey, you never gone out with an athlete? No, you haven't gone out with one.
No.
You want to go out with one?
I mean, I will. I'm open to it.
Okay, y'all hear that, guys? She open to an athlete now. You like big defensive lineman, 6'5", 260. You like the.
I like offense.
You like so you like a wide receiver, running
back. Offense.
Okay.
I like offense.
Okay.
I like when the ball is in your court. I like the ones that gotta
They gotta catch the ball and do something with the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. So you like wide receivers, running backs.
Yeah, maybe a quarterback too.
Quarterback? You like the quarterback?
Ooh, the quarterback. I ain't never had no quarterback. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying. Yeah. They the MVP.
Yeah. But most of the quarterbacks, they either married or have a serious relationship. So I'm trying to get you something that
So who would you hook me up with? Ooh. If you had to put me on a blind date, or if you can
ooh wee,
who you gonna give me?
Damn, that's a very good question. I don't know if C.J. Stroud. You know C.J. Stroud, quarterback for the Texans.
Why would you go C.J.?
Damn, you just asked me to hook you up. I'm trying to hook you up. Now you say why go him?
That man is a Christian.
You might can change him.
You know what? You missed. You know what? I think it's time to spin that wheel again.
Okay, let me ask you. You go on a date. You go on a first date, second date, whatever the case may be. Give me a red flag.
Ooh, a red flag is you just can't hold no conversation. I hate a nigga that just can't talk. Hey, babe, what's up?
What about
get to know me?
What about if a guy, y'all having the time, he across from you, and he look at his phone?
Yeah, I don't like that phone shit neither. Put your phone down. I'm not even gonna be on my phone. You probably won't even know that I got a phone.
Wow. So he's gonna get your undivided attention. You want that in return.
Yeah. Once I'm on a date, I'm here. Like that
You
mean,
here, you present.
That mean I like you. We
Okay.
made it to this point. I want to get to know you, and I'm gonna give you all my attention.
How many phone calls the guy got to put in before you get a date?
You just gotta be consistent,
Okay.
just throughout the day. Maybe you say good morning. I understand you gotta work. It ain't gotta be an all day thing, but it definitely gotta be like some follow ups, like how your day going, good morning, good night.
Let me ask you a question. The average length of a phone conversation, somebody trying to get to know young Miami, how long the conversation? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 30 minutes? Is it 45 minutes? Is it an hour?
I like to text. Just text me.
Oh, you like texting?
Yeah, text.
See, that's too informal. That's too impersonal.
How?
God, you don't want to pick up the phone and talk to me? You want my undivided attention?
We could FaceTime. And
Damn, but after rip? No, you got to build up the FaceTime. Yeah.
FaceTime is a thing now.
No, it ain't no thing.
I swear to God, everybody just FaceTime you. See, the young school, what y'all call, because you old school, so what y'all call them, like the little
The
youngest?
millennials, them youngins.
The youngest, they want to FaceTime you straight off the rip. Like, ain't no calling regular. They FaceTime straight off the rip.
Yeah, what happened?
They just need to see your face. They want to know the background, where you at. It's FaceTime.
Yeah, they be trying to call me FaceTime.
Like, if I call regular, they be like, FaceTime me. Why you ain't? I'm like, oh, I ain't doing nothing, babe. My wig was just lifting, but
Yeah.
hey.
No, I just hit decline. I'm talking to you.
You don't like FaceTime?
But I'm talking to the person. Why are you FaceTiming me if you talking to me?
You need to see the background. So that way, when I know the next time I face you, they ain't your bed. They ain't your kitchen.
Damn.
Where you at?
You try to figure out all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, see. What about some green flags? What's a go? This a go.
I ain't gonna lie. A green flag is just always like, how your day going? Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? It's just like, X and am I okay? I love a man that's X and am I okay?
So what's the longest you've ever talked on the phone? You had somebody they call you. Not. I'm saying it could be FaceTime. It could be regular call. What's the longest conversation you've had on the phone call?
Like with a man?
Yeah.
Like 3 hours.
Okay. That's a good conversation. You was into that. You was into that call work.
No, it's just like we started talking and I just set up my phone. They just sat on the phone while I was just doing whatever I was doing. That's a man that like you. That's interested in you, yeah.
Was that FaceTime? Mm-hmm. 3 hours of FaceTime?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I like men that like really likes me. Like I'm very into that. Like I like men that like that's really into me. Like they want to just know what I'm doing. They can't stay away from me. I'm used to that. Like the men that I date, we do everything together. Like they gonna sit with me to get my hair done, my nails done.
Oh no, see that's too much. That's
How?
Because you know how long that take.
Yes.
Oh, I ain't got that kind of time. And to get your nails done too?
My glam team right there, they can vouch for me.
You trying to show him off. You like, yeah, y'all ain't got this, do you? You trying to show him off, ain't it?
I'm not. I'm just saying what I like.
Lord have mercy. They be doing. Who's more toxic, men or women?
Both.
You like toxicity.
Sometimes.
I can tell.
Sometimes it keeps the relationship going.
But it was Drake that really helped put the City Girls on because he featured you guys on one of his songs. Mm-hmm. Was that the big break that you guys got?
Mm-hmm. In My Feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Drake.
So obviously you say shout out to Drake. Drake your boy.
I fuck with Champagne Poppy.
Yeah.
Always, I felt like Drake was just so genuine. Like he just literally came. I remember when they told us like, Drake, what y'all on this song? We was like, what?
Right.
When in the studio we recorded the song, he did the video. Mm-hmm. He brought me out of New Orleans. We performed. I met him in Miami. He just always just like showed love and it was genuine. So
with that being said, if Kendrick called you and say he wants you to jump on a song, you cool or no?
I don't think Kendrick would call me for a song, to just be honest. So
you don't think he gonna get no feature with Caresha? Nah, just stay with Drake. Drake put you down.
Yeah.
How often does a man have to buy you gifts? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Is it every 3? Or is it's how he see fit? You expecting things, your birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas?
I'm more of like a feeling type of person. Like I go off of feelings. For real, materialistic things, it's cool. Like it's cool. You could buy me a bag. It's cool. You could buy me a car. But like us,
damn, a car? The bag, you was doing good with the bag, maybe some shoes. Damn. And then you ain't gonna want no Camry, you ain't gonna want no Honda, you gonna want Benz or BMW.
I'm just saying, be tricking big these days.
Do they?
Yes.
That's why I ain't got.
Thank you. You gotta,
makes sense. It's making sense now.
These men be tricking.
Do they?
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta let me readjust myself. Guys be on that. They be on that now. Mm-hmm. That's why don't nobody call me back.
For my birthday, I want a car. Vroom.
I got Uber coming to pick you up to come get this dinner. That car?
No, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, honestly, men be tricking these days. They be buying gifts.
They trick. Hold on. I get it. Okay. Dior, YSL, LV.
I feel like that's like on a regular. Like a little purse.
Birkins. Guys tricking with Birkins now?
Birkins is just like starter packs, I feel like, these days.
It's starter pack. Good Lord.
I ain't gonna lie, the first date that I went
got
on.
a drink on this.
My first date that I just went on recently, it came with a crocodile Kelly. Like, I wasn't even I was at dinner. My security guard walked in with a big orange purse. I'm like, oh, that's for me. Surprise. We got this baby. I was like, oh,
you know he expecting the
what?
The thigh y'all.
Thank you.
But so is that what's going? Because I see, like, I'm watching IG, and I see these men and women on IG, and I'm like, I was telling Jordan, I was like, bro, I got to get me another job. Because they got me feeling
Shelly,
like
you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. You gotta start.
I can't be broke having fun.
You're not broke. You're far from broke, babe. This podcast.
I don't want. Yeah. I don't want to be broke though.
You can have fun. You better.
I'm having fun.
Just spend it. Spend it more. You're gonna have a lot more fun. Drake said these niggas out here ain't spending enough.
Yeah, but see, Drake got it like that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta spend that money. They giving out Chanel bags at the strip clubs. They sending them with the bottles. Oh. They giving out monies at shows. Ooh. I love Sexy Red. I feel like Sexy Red just get the party going. I love Dolce.
You right.
You look a mess hoe.
Cardi's your girl too.
Yeah.
What's Cardi like behind the scene?
She got a good personality. Like, she cool. Like, Cardi, like, she like a real bitch, you know?
Is Meg still your favorite rap girlfriend?
I love Megan.
I love Megan.
I love Megan. We're Aquarius, so we just naturally connect.
Let me ask you this. The female rappers, there are a lot of you guys today. If you're not listening to your song, who you listening to?
A lot of. What
you
do
like
I
Big
get
Mama,
for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday?
Well, I you know what? And I've asked some of these women this. I've had Glow on and Glow. Why do women have so much beef in the rap game?
I think it's an ego thing. I think women have egos, and I think it just get into like a, like sometimes you just feel like if you showing too much love, you dick right, and it just become like an ego thing. Yeah. Like me, I'm just like a natural supporter. Like if I work with you, I fuck with you. If I like your music, I like your music. And I'm not looking at it like, oh, I'm crying, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You
got to caught in the middle of a beef because JT was beefing. And that's your partner, and you ain't got no issue with these other ones. So you smack dab in the middle. How you navigate that?
I just think that like it just depends on how deep the beef is and what the beef about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it all boils down to. Like if it's about some and that shit about some bullshit, but if it's like deeper than rap, then it's like
y'all need to figure this out. Though. Would you end a relationship for cheating? Or you give him a second chance?
I give him a second chance. Everybody cheat. Women cheat too.
Damn, that was quick.
We be cheating. We just don't get caught.
Cause y'all, cause women are like cat. They got padded feet. Can't hear them. They tiptoeing in silence.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, a lot of times guys are not as messy as women. See, guys will keep down on the hush hush. Women, y'all gonna be telling.
Nah. It's the other way around.
Guys be telling they be.
Man, women don't say shit. Maybe to our friends, but it's never going.
But see that it's gonna get out. Cause friends, y'all gonna have a falling out. Cause it's just a matter of time before y'all fall out, and they gonna tell all your business. And then what?
No, I'm not like. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. Just hear me out. I hate to say this, but I feel like men cheat. Like all men cheat, but you have to get to that point where you grown enough to just feel like, okay, I'm not in that era no more. So I'm not leaving my man for cheating once. Maybe I'm probably gonna give him like 4 times.
4? Damn.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna have to get your number. 4 times, Jordan?
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little patience. I
like that.
But I told you when I get the fuck
Would you
home.
get paid that?
When I get the fuck home, you gonna miss me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question. That Neil situation, you see Neil, I think Neil got like 3 girls.
Man, Neo's serving. No, I'm just playing. I just think for each his own. I feel like he living in his truth. That's all that matters. Because he could be like manipulating women. He could be lying. He could be deceiving women. I feel like you have to live in your truth. If that's what worked for him and the women that's involved, they happy, that's what they want to do. I feel like what works for you may not work for the next person.
Right.
Everybody don't like apples. Everybody don't like oranges.
Right.
If that's what he likes and that's his truth, he have to live in his truth. And he got women that's...
Could you okay being on the roster? Or you gotta be, you gotta be 1? Can you be like 3 on the roster? Or you gotta be on the totem pole?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You see this face? You see... Baby, I just can't do a roster. I'm not gonna lie. I probably can start with like a team.
Yeah.
But by the time halftime come, halftime,
yeah,
you gotta go in the locker room with the coach.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about
make adjustment.
Hey, either we for the win this game, babe, or we for the hang these cleats up.
Right. Let me ask you a question. When you heard that you were dating Stephon Diggs, how did that? See, how did that come out?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
What was the question?
They say you were dating Stephon Diggs.
Where that came from?
Internet.
You can't believe everything you saying in there. You just said that, right? Thank you.
So let me ask you a question. What's the youngest? You're 31. What's the youngest you would date?
25.
25, okay. Mm-hmm. What do you learn about relationships? Being who you are, being a public figure. You mentioned you have kids, but what have you learned about relationships?
Men lie, women lie.
You just accept it. So, what do you believe? So, guy, if you believe men lie, women lie, so what do you believe to be true?
Nothing. I don't know. I just think that I think that you really have to date. You really have to find your person. I think you know your person when you get with a person. Like, it's really about the feeling, the connection, with the bond that you share with a person. Like, y'all have to be on the same page. That's the only way it's gonna work. Anything else is just women lie, men lie. That's some real shit I learned that like everybody be lying.
And you don't even get mad about it, huh?
I'm just the type of person. It's like,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And cheerleaders, day athletes. Mm-hmm.
I like the basketball players though.
Yeah, they athletes.
I had a basketball.
I know
player.
you did. See, everyone try to pretend like you. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I always I always been an it girl. Always had this personality. Mm-hmm. Always was fun.
I read you say you was hood famous.
I was.
What's hood famous?
Like I was getting booked. And I wasn't even nobody. Like I used to do like little club hostings back in Miami for $500 to $1,000.
Damn, you been getting bread for a minute, huh?
I used to do like little bookings, yeah. Like 500 was the least I took to 1,000. The
So
1,000
you
was
been
the
a
most.
hustler,
I used to have I used to sell wigs. It was called the wig gala,
right?
like the Met Gala.
Let me ask you this: How did you become popular on the internet before you even started a rap career?
Because like my mom, she had a name for herself. Like my mom always dated like the drug dealers and all of that. So she was kind of like tricking Trina. Like that was my godmom,
right?
And she just was one of those. She wasn't a rapper, but she grew up with the celebrities of Miami. So then she had a daughter.
You mentioned that Trina is your godmother. Is that why you got into rap? Mm-mm. What happened? Why did you get into rap?
I ain't gonna lie, JT called me one time. It was like, Caresha, let's rap. I'm like, what? Let's do what?
Who did?
JT.
Okay.
She called me one time. I was like, that shit, she like, I used to have beef. We used to have beef in where we was from. And she wanted to make a diss track about these girls, but we ended up going to the studio and making a song called Good. So she actually.
How you gonna make a diss track about girls, then somehow you make one that FD dudes?
I don't know, because the beat was like, that. We had sampled Kaya.
Yeah.
It was, we just started dissing.
Is it true you used to go to Trick Daddy pool parties?
Mm-mm.
You didn't know?
Probably not like his adult pool parties, but I've been in his videos. But
Right.
I never been to one of his pool parties.
What about Rick Ross? You know Ross?
Yeah, I know Ross.
I like Ross.
Ross used to hang with my brother daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know Ross.
All right, man. So once again, appreciate y'all for checking in on the channel, man. Appreciate checking into the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Once again, it's J2 Legendary.